Right from when I became a disciple, my desire was for my family to come to heaven with me. I became a disciple. In fact, my husband and I started studying the Bible with Mike and Terry, and it became fairly obvious that Dave and I weren't on the same page spiritually. And he stopped studying with Mike, and I continued with Terry. And so I was baptised on the 15th of December in 1982. I can't do the work of the Holy Spirit, and that was pretty hard because I'd really like to engineer it and have them, all of us, to be close and know a relationship, a family relationship with Jesus, because that's my greatest prayer, that one day their hearts will soften and they'll listen to him. Mum was always a very big part of our lives, Mum and Dad. And so I'd encourage Mum to study the Bible with me or come to church, come to women's days, which she did. She was always loving and she would want to please me and she'd come. But she would also have a few little disagreements with Jesus. She said, well, I'll have something to say to Jesus on the last day about that. I said, I don't think so, Mum. I think you'll be facing the dust. Anyway, that was the end of that discussion, and she didn't come to church again for quite some time. And so it went on like that for many, many years. Back there was a chair that Mum and Dad and I used to sit on and just enjoy the view. It was beautiful. On a day like today, gorgeous. Yoo-hoo!
Welcome. Hello. How are you? Lovely to see you.
It's good to see you too.
This is a photo of myself with my brother and two of my three sisters. I'm on the left. Here's my husband with myself. It must be about 5 years ago. Yes. Something like that.
And in the meantime, my dad had become quite frail, and he passed away about 3.5, 4 years ago. So about a year later, I asked her to start studying the Bible again with me, and Mum was quite different. She wanted to read the Bible, she started reading, and she started praying, and she started coming to church regularly, and she would say things like, I don't know why I didn't do this years ago. So, even though it took 31 years before Mum decided that she would obey God's words, that she would be baptised, for me it was confirmation of how God answers prayer. It was a long time, 31 years. But finally, there is a member of my family, which I've been praying about for all those years, who is a disciple.
I have to tell you that my thoughts always run to heavenly things when I'm sitting in that chair next to you, looking at the sky and the trees, and I love it. I feel close to God.
It gives me a fantastic feeling as we stand together in church and we sing and we hug each other when we talk about, when peace like a river. When she's crossed that river, she'll be waiting on the other side with Jesus. And my prayer, of course, is still for my husband and my children and their families to be with us. There's a bond, I think, that's grown stronger between us. And I'll say, would you like to pray, Mum? Oh no, she says, you do it better than me. But you do.
Yeah, I love to listen to you.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Yes, I do.
Just trust in the Lord and never give up